Ooh, what's up, guys? It's your boy Socrates Felice coming at you with a I'm driving home video. So I'm gonna be in the highway. What time is it? 1:43. Ooh, I-95, baby. On that note, here are two little nuances you will experience if you're attractive. The first one is women will disrespect your concentration. Concentration. So if you're concentrating or focused on the task or an objective, they will try to break it. For example, if you're in the middle of a set at the gym, full-blown sweat, full-blown headphones on, full-blown, like 4 or 5 sets of 5 reps already in. Somebody's gonna ask, are you using this? It could be a box, like beyond your bubble, beyond your space. And they'll ask you that mid-set. That's their way of trying to shoot their shot. Men do this to women as well. Letting you guys know. But those are two, that's one thing you get to experience. For example, one time at the dining hall, we were in line getting food, and the line's in the middle of the dining hall, so people have to, cut across. But a lot of people don't say excuse me because they're younger or they just don't have manners. So I was checking people who walk past me or walk in front of me very close. I'd be like, yo, excuse you. And then some chick who was staring at me from a distance made her rounds to go right in front of me all the spaces. I was already near the food. She cuts across. I go, excuse you. Then she just turns around and goes, what? She just stares. She turns around, stares at me with her green eye, and goes, what? I said, excuse me. You never listen. I'm staring right into her eyes, and the moment she mouths, you never listen, I try to tell you, I instantly turned my head and went like that, put my headphones on, and she was talking to a wall for the next 10-15 seconds. Her voice just got lower and lower. This same chick 2 weeks later saw me again, instantly started fixing herself, playing with her hair, and gave me one of those smiles like, women who find you attractive but don't know how to go about it will be quite disrespectful. They are quite toxic. And they will display their toxic trait to start a combative argument or try to break your concentration. Do not deal with these chicks. But it is a good sign because they find you attractive. They don't know what to do though. They're so intimidated. And these chicks are used to dealing with fuckboys, really. The players, the frat guys. They're used to playing around with men. Either playing around with men or getting passed around. Or both. These chicks are highly toxic. Do not deal with them. Highly suggest don't get involved. But this is a good sign because you are attractive and she has no idea what to do. I give you another example. At the gym, some girls sneezed. It was 2 women, 2 sorority chicks. One of them sneezed, and I walked past. I was like, excuse you, or bless you. And her friend didn't hear it, but the other one goes, what? I'm like, bless you. What? Bless you. I'm like, what? I just looked at her like, And she just smiles. She's like, thank you. And then her friend goes, what did he say? He blessed you. He's like, oh, he blessed me. The friend was more excited. The other one was toxic. Mind you, that same chick stares at me, tries to seduce me, to a point that she gets angry that she can't be near me, and she just gets up and like leaves. But that all stemmed from her toxic trait. This is the same quote unquote IG baddie, the same blah blah blah, you know, full blown makeup, aesthetic Instagram sorority chick. The ones men would go after. I mean, now she's but that was her displaying her toxic trait, because she had no idea what to do. Another nuance is other people pay attention to what you're staring at. If a very attractive girl walks past you, or is in the same room, or is shooting her shot at you by putting herself around you, and you don't look, other women will see if you're looking at her. Other women will see if you're checking her out. Other men will check her out, look at you for the validation that it's okay to check her out, or not to feel creepy that they just checked her out. Yeah. I don't know what that means. They just want that validation. The other women are checking you out. I've asked chicks that to see if that's your type. They want to see, is that what he's attracted to? Is he attracted to black girls? Is he attracted to white girls, Asian girls? Does he like girls with fat asses, pretty faces? Does he like girls with some meat? Does he like the thin, tall ones? That all comes from a stem of insecurity and them assuming about you. But that means you're very attractive. You're able to take other people's attention. No. If you're able to literally stare at a fucking wall and other people turn around and go, oh, what's he staring at? What's he looking at? Is he looking at her? Is he looking at the wall? Why is he not looking at me? That means your attention is sought after. That means you are very attractive. And that means that other people are paying attention to you. You are always being watched. That means you are attractive. Don't know what the women equivalent to this is, but the men equivalent is your attention is sought after. And people want to figure you out. They want to figure out what your type is. If you find that person attractive, if you don't find that person attractive. But the core issue, or the core semantics, is the attention. That's the foundation. That's the root. Where's your attention going? Did you check her out? Because if you do check her out, some girls get mad. But that's not your problem. They do the or fuck. Like they get sad about it. And if, let's say you reject that chick, then they start laughing. He 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 he. Ha ha ha, she got rejected. He he he. But that girl had the confidence to at least shoot her shot. What about you? That doesn't mean I'm gonna go after you. They'll do that with very pretty women. And then some chicks just assume you're used to, like, yeah, you're used to this. For example, one day at the gym, I was getting seduced. Like, full-blown seduced. I'm talking about pulled up in front of my perspective, or in front of my view, through a door, looked at me, turned around, and started doing squats. She did not have to face the doorway, putting her ass in my face. This was her third time doing this at a different day, 3 days in a row. And other women have seen that at the same time. And one of them goes, he's ignoring her. And her friend goes, yeah, he's just used to this. That's how you know you're attractive. When other people are perceiving you to just be used to women seducing you, other women are paying attention to where your attention is going. That, you see, it all stems back. Where did your attention go? Are you phased? Are you not phased? Those are two nuances. Thank you for listening to my ramble. Guys, pay attention. Women, if you're watching, I would love to know what the women equivalent to that is. It's probably cock blocking, to be honest. It's probably other men trying to block you from talking to other men in real time, or other women blocking you from talking to other men in real time. Huh.